Welcome back to Solo Rides, everybody. So today we're getting out a little early because it's going to be 109 degrees, I believe, today in Arizona. It's probably about upper 80s, maybe pushing 90 right now. So our last ride on the KLR, we took it to the East Lost Dutchman entrance. Today, we're going to take it to another BullDog Canyon entrance, and it's going to be kind of on the south side of BullDog Canyon, so we're going to go check that out. But first, we got to get some gizass. So we're going to pull in right here. Get some gas, and then we'll see you guys back out on the road. Alright, so we got some gas, and we're gonna head out about that ways. Ooh, it is a bright one, even with these goggles on. Sun is red in my eyes. Alright, let's go check this out. Been out here a few times if you watch some of my videos. We came out here, found a wallet, tried to be nice and find the guy, and then ended up finding meth in the wallet, which I was carrying around for a couple weeks, so that's fantastic. And I can't remember the staging area this is called. The last one we went to, a BullDog Canyon, is the Lost Dutchman. I'm not sure. I've been here how many times and I just don't pay attention, I guess. I still haven't put my new tires on. So I'm driving around in these. The tire itself isn't bad, they're cracking. So it makes me a little nervous. Sporting the green sleeve today so people see me. People don't see you in your vehicle, much less on a motorcycle down here. Man, it's even windy in my helmet. The windshield is nice on this, I've been learning. I've only put 126 miles on it. We only got a little over 8,000 miles on this beast. So she's like brand new for a 03. But the windshield, back to the windshield, is, I'm 6'3", so it deflects it up basically right into my helmet, which almost makes it more loud. If I hunch down like this is fantastic. But, you know, it is what it is. I don't go for big journeys, you know, so. We just gotta get this thing out every now and then and stretch its legs. It's so nice just to hop on something, hit the key, hit the electric start from home, and go for a ride. Because if you don't get your ass up early, pardon my French, and don't get out to beat the heat in the summer, it's brutal. Alright, so here we are. It's a pretty close little jaunt from my house. Apache Junction. So this is where like the Onyx off-road is awesome. I wouldn't even known, you know, any of this stuff is back here. So if you're an off-road rider, you definitely need that. Listen to that exhaust. Woo! Okay. So let's be respectful by the houses here. If I lived here, I wouldn't want a bunch of hunyucks flying by. So, when we first moved to Apache Junction, I found this trail, and I was super stoked, because this was all wide open over here, and there was some awesome little trails right here. Man, this road sucks. Another reason to be able to ride here. But now they bermed all this up, and you're not allowed over here. There's awesome trails back there, and I blame the people that come out here and throw garbage, because that's exactly probably why it happened. Every time I came out here, there was garbage, tires, mattresses. It's so annoying. So, yeah, so they bermed this up. You used to be able to camp right in here and ride your bikes. You can see some trails over there. There's Superstition. So now you can't come in this area. I don't know if they're going to open it up. Obviously people are cutting through still. I don't know if they're going to open this up again. We talked to them and called them up, and not a whole lot of information given. So so yeah, this is probably, I don't know, maybe a mile or so to the actual entrance to BullDog Canyon. On a bike like this, you can make some good time on this little road when you have a vehicle and you're hauling stuff, or you have a trailer. It's a rough SOB. So just to give you a heads up. And I've never been back here on this. So we're doing this together for the first time. Oh, that's a big one. Jeepers, I think it's gotten worse. Alright, so here we go. Here's the entrance. There's a couple vehicles out here. Alright, so what is this? Looks like some four-wheelers maybe? I don't know. Maybe dirt bikes? Oh, this is, okay, here we go. So here's the entrance, and we are at the Hackmore. I never noticed that. BullDog Canyon OHV permit zone. So it's, I believe it's $80 a year now. It used to be $6 every 6 months you had to renew it. So $12 a year, and then you had a gate like this, and there was a lock on it, and you would pay, and you get the codes online, and then you would have to unlock the gate, which was fine. But sometimes those padlocks, they'd suck. So you drive here and you couldn't get it open, or I always was afraid of being able to get it open when you're already in here. Somebody leaves, locks the gate, and then you're stuck in here forever and you can't get out. So yeah, here we are. Oh yeah, I see a four-wheeler over there. I gotta be careful on this thing. I'm not that good on it yet. So it's kind of cool. As you come up over here, and you got the pit. I call it the pit. Welcome to the pit. So yeah, you got the pit here. Lots of little hill climbs, obviously. They used to burn a bunch of crap. I don't know if that still goes on. And then this heads up, and that trail goes a long way. I don't know how far it goes. I think it wraps around and connects to the other BullDog canyons, obviously. So these tires are not made for this. They're, like I said, they're not horrible, but I'm not the greatest driver either, so every little advantage I can get, like good tires, I'm taking. Got a four-wheeler and a dirt bike hanging out. They're like, who's the idiot in the KLR going through this stuff? Oh, there she almost slid out on me. That was close. I gotta get those tires on. I want to do it in summer when it's super hot, so my tires are a little more flexible. Throw them out in the sun. So yeah, that wraps around there. There's Superstition in front of us. I mean, this thing isn't, it's not bad for what it is. It handles decent in this stuff. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna circle around here. So this is the other side of the pit. We just basically looped around the pit. Man, this thing just bottomed out. Alright, so here we go. There's the pit. Other side. So yeah. I mean, I know I'm not the lightest guy around, but jeepers, isn't like I jumped this thing. Probably around 230, 235 right now, a little fat. Gotta get rid of some weight. So we're gonna take this trail down a little bit. It's so weird that I just want to go faster because I'm used to my dirt bikes. But oh, whoa, Nelly. Let's find a better path here. Usually I take a different way. Got to be a little more strategic with this thing. So we're just going to go up here a little bit. Oh yeah! Wheelie! Just kidding. Just spun the tire. Yeah, this is a whole different experience on this. So anywho, so yeah, I used to be able to camp out here. I'm not sure. A lot of these BullDog Canyon spots, you gotta be like a 2 miles in to go camping, or a mile in. I think this is a mile in, so you might be able to camp right here, but I don't know. I mean, there's definitely someone had at one point. Fire pit right there. But people do whatever they want until they get busted, you know. So yeah, this is the other trail that's super close to my house. Oh yeah, lug up there, baby. This is a whole different world on this bike. I don't know how some of those guys take it and some of those trails, but hey, to each their own. How's this gonna feel? See, now I'm so timid. I'll slide out because I'm going too damn slow. I think this thing's idle and it'll scotch high. Feels like to me. Then you come off of this into some nice sand. So yeah, this is kind of cool down here. A couple small little places to rip around. Usually jump off of this, but not with this thing. Typical garbage. People just, you know, garbage there, garbage. So yeah, you got some good hill climbs. Pretty cool little place. I mean, for being so close to me, I can't complain, you know. This is probably 5 miles from my house. I mean, it kind of sucks to trailer everything up to go 5 miles when you have the dirt bikes, but, you know, it is what it is. Come on, KLR. Get up the hill, baby. Get up the hill. Get some traction on those turds. Oh, it looks like they're leaving. So anyway, guys, that was the little trip to BullDog Canyon. I already forgot the entrance, but it's in the beginning. Can't remember what it was. I'm horrible at that. Great at faces, horrible at names, horrible at street names. But the KLR, we made it. It didn't tip over. I didn't dump it. There we go. Let's go like this. Right there. That's going to be our thumbnail right there. Logo. Tarta Trail. Part 2. Boom. Alright guys, have a good one. God bless America. Please subscribe, like. Would be much appreciated. Just trying to grow my channel just for some fun. Have a good one. See you in the next one. Boop.